wonder what the show music is gonna be. What's the show music gonna be? Oh, hip hop. Nice. Woo. Beat. I like this already. Who's opening? Who's opening? Is that a white look? Ooh, tune. This sounds hard already. I like this beat. All white outfits. Oh, I like that. White short dress. Fucking hell. This is hard. I like that white dress actually. Oh, look at the makeup. The smoky eye is back again. I like that. Smoky eye is back. Smoky eye is back. I like that. Ah, muscular guys. Love to see this. I don't mind that. Tanked up with the jeans and the loafers. It seems like all the loafers that Demna's doing now for Gucci are not hard sold. I wonder why that is. I guess it's probably a preference thing for him, right? I don't think he's making, you know the classic penny loafers that Gucci make? All of his versions of penny loafers are always slippers. He doesn't make like the standard one anymore. He makes that slipper version that everyone's wearing now. Like the kind of like a, yeah, so you can see this model now with the soles of his feet. The shoe looks very, very low profile and not like a typical penny loafer. I don't know what the midsole of a penny loafer is, if it's like cork or whatever that material is, the hard material. He's basically against it. He's going to make the same shapes, kind of the same silhouette. It's going to be kind of elongated, but there's no more hard sole. But the fucking track, huh? The beginning of this show is really good. And also, I love how this kind of relates back to the New York Times article, where they said, Vanessa Freedom said that he's got a house where like it's all black, right? It's all black, the corridor, and then when you open the door, it's all white. So I like the fact that the show started completely dark in the room, completely dark in the space. A light bar along the runway, and then the first two looks that came out were all white. I thought that set a precedent of like resetting everything, you know, especially coming from the interview itself. So I think it's a really good job there. I love the cut, that blazer. Yeah, I'm all for the smoky. I need to do the smoky eye. I'm all for the. I love a good smoky eye. I love a good smoky eye. It reminds me of Sting. It reminds me of like Rachel Zoe. It reminds me of like Amy Winehouse. A few other people, right? Iconic people that always had a smoky eye. You can't really go wrong with that. That's so good. So fucking cool. And interesting too, like he said, he's feeling more confident in his body. Look at the shirt. Right? See, it's like again, only usually if you go to the gym and you're seeing a guy wearing an Under Armour shirt as a regular shirt, they're happy with what they look like in the mirror, you know? If you see a regular guy wearing an Under Armour shirt as a regular shirt, like a compression shirt, like a t-shirt, that guy is happy with what he sees in the mirror. That's what Demna's basically saying. He's feeling buff now, so he's gonna wear these type of things. So we're seeing some Gucci muscle shirts. To be fair, these are gonna go platinum. In the streets, these are gonna go platinum. People are gonna be on this, like a Gucci fucking compression type shirt. The kind of guys that go to like bottle clubs and shit, they're gonna be all over these shirts, man. Oh, the Gucci belt is very nice as well. Pencil skirt with a suit. Beautiful walk. Beautiful walk. Oh, I'm pretty sure, I forgot what style of, I think this is like a motorcycle jacket. I'm pretty sure, right? If I'm not mistaken, please forgive me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure there was a version of this that Tom Ford did for Gucci back in the day too. Or maybe this whole silhouette reminds me of it, but I'm pretty sure there's a version of this jacket that's very coveted by Tom Ford archivist and fucking Gucci archivist, because it's similar. It's made of crocodile skin, but I think back then it was actually made of crocodile skin. Now it's going to be faux crocodile skin, obviously to kind of make sure you don't piss off Peter and everybody else is, you know, a bit more sensitive about this sort of stuff. But I'm pretty sure there's a jacket like this in this particular shape that's cut as well as this that Tom Ford did for Gucci back in the day. So I wonder if this is like a bit of a homage. beautiful, don't it? Look at that. It's fucking gorgeous, though, isn't it? Look at it, man. God damn, it's good. Looks like it's actually cut. Oh, look what they've done too. I think they've matched the pattern, you know? I think it's all cut from one piece, but they've matched the pattern. Look, if you see here on the shoulders, I think they've matched some of the pattern on the crocodile skin. You can see here, it kind of all lines up perfectly here. Wow. Oh, that's a great look for a walk, though, isn't it? That's a great look. That's a great way to see somebody's got a great catwalk from up above, an amazing angle. You don't usually see fashion shows like that, you know. I've never seen a fashion show with an angle from above like that. That's a really good angle as well. I'm not gonna lie, especially for the walk. So good. You can kind of tell as well, like each model has been given a way to walk. I think this particular walk of like the Milanese woman or whatever, right? The chic office lady, the wife of the drug dealer, the old. I mean, oh, sorry about that. It's traffic outside. But they've been all been given. I feel like each model's been given they've been given a directive of how to walk. Because I think all the ladies that are wearing the handbag on their elbow, they've got the pencil skirt, they've got the blazer. They've been told to walk in a particular way. I'm pretty sure everyone's got their own distinctive walk based on what they're wearing. So kind of going back to what he did at Vetements and what he did at Balenciaga with like the archetypes, you know? With like, oh, this is the bourgeoisie lady. This is the security guard. This is a quote unquote homeless person. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure everyone's got a kind of way they're meant to walk. Ooh, look at that muscle shirt. Looks maxing, huh? Yeah, a little bit of looks maxing influence. A little bit of looks maxing influence here. But by the way, I take back what I said earlier. I remember before I was very, very certain that they would fly, Clavicula would get flown out from Milan Fashion Week or Paris Fashion Week, but it looks like he didn't. It looks like all the controversies around him kind of maybe made some of these houses turn a blind, you know, turn their nose up at him. Elena Velez was a brave one. Elena Velez gave him that card of like, yeah, I'm on Vogue, bitch, fuck off, right? I've got that. Once you got that Vogue runway picture, no one could take away from you. Doesn't matter who the brand is. Even if they get a sponsored Vogue runway fucking thing, you can always claim it. But I did have a feeling, you know, I kind of really predict that Clavicula will get flown out and do like a lot more runways in Milan because, you know, Milan Fashion Week designers usually don't mind a bit of controversy. But it seems like not. It seems it hasn't been the case. Maybe you might have to wait and see if Dolce & Gabbana do a show with him. But it looks like he didn't really make the cut. It looks like all the controversies probably did him a bit of negative. But you can see some looks maxing stuff going in here, or there, at least maybe because of Demna's working out, we're getting a return to muscular figures, which is something that I always said we kind of lost because of Riccardo Tisci leaving Gucci or Givenchy, and you know he's gone on a bit of a weird one. He's being sued at the moment. He's not been going through a fun time. But I think one of the greatest things that fucking Riccardo Tisci did at Givenchy was the reintroduction of muscular figures. Don't get me wrong, the models that used to walk for Riccardo Tisci or Givenchy shows, they weren't like supremely muscular, but they were still muscular than most regular models. So it's quite cool to see that kind of figure on the runway, right? So it wasn't just all twinks and skinny guys and shit. So I like that Demna's kind of returning that back to the runway. We're seeing like more muscular, broad-shaped guys on the runway representation, and also to kind of give you an idea of what the shit would look like. But if this stuff is Gucci, right? If this, I don't know what it looks like in person, but if this particular shirt, it looks like it's made out of some sort of satin, maybe some sort of silk. Let's say maybe it's more so silk. I would say it's satin. And if this has any type of Gucci monogram on it, if it has like a little metal badge behind the collar that says Gucci, this is gonna go crazy in the streets. People are gonna be all over this because guys already nowadays buy Gucci shirts and buy them as 2 sizes smaller, so they can show off their pecs. They can still be a Gucci shirt. Imagine if you actually make an actual Gucci sort of like form-fitting muscle shirt. Guys are gonna go crazy. The kind of guy that likes to wear this sort of stuff, even if they have a belly, they're gonna go nuts for this when it drops. So this is a very smart move by Demna. And also we've got the traditional classic Gucci double G belt as well there too. Oh, this grey dress is beautiful too. I love that grey dress. That bag is awesome. Oh look at the guy behind. Yeah, that could have been Clavicula at the back there. This guy now coming up could have been Clavicula if he didn't probably have too much controversy behind him. Or maybe ASU frat leader. Look at the makeup, it's beautiful. The makeup is so good. That's fake Ming there, right? Yeah, that guy right here could have been Clavicular. If Clavicular never did the How Hitler song with Kanye and he was still the same, I think he would have been able to go to the show. You probably would have been able to walk it. If Clavicular was probably not doing the whole How Hitler thing. Because he could have easily, or ASU Fratley could have easily been there. Because this is definitely, I think, a little nod to Looks Maxing. A little nod, you know? A little nod to looksmaxing.org. A little nod. This ginger kid with this outfit too. I love the trousers, man. The trousers are giving me fucking Diddy in the fucking late 90s, early 2000s vibe. Do you know what I mean? Very shiny. And that polo top as well. Form fitting. Yeah, I love it. Oh, so look at the, actually, I'll take it back. Look at the soles on there. So he does have hard soles, but it's just like, they're like slippers. Oh, I see. They are hard, they kind of look like hard soles, but they're just slippers. This is so good. Fake Mink walking the show, checking his phone as he walks down is great. This is, of course, like I said, I think he told all the models to do this. I think every model's been given, they're basically an archetype. They've been told, hey, you're the trapper, you're the dealer, you're the gym bro, you're the African uncle, you're the fucking rich housewife. You know what I mean? I think they've all been given a role to play, and I think his one was maybe adjacent to the Gen Z kid, the trapper, whatever. Because the way he's wearing the jacket over the shoulders like that, the way he's sagging the Gucci jeans that not meant to be sagged, right? The t-shirt being form-fitting, the side bag, the way it's been worn, is very much akin to people that you would see wearing it on the streets, right? People that maybe cross paths with, especially if you live in the inner cities like I do in London, other places around the world. That particular archetype, even just his racial background, right? That kind of, I think I don't know what he is particularly. I don't think he's Moroccan, but that kind of like North African, Arab type of looking guy that might deal, that might just be around and shit, who wears the cool stuff, or just around your area, usually wears it dressed like this, or usually wears it in this particular way. So this wasn't surprising at all, but I do like the little pause in the show. That's a really cool little touch, actually. I just stopped to check his phone and shit. Very, very on point. And it puts it back into the bag too. I love that. Runway is a performance piece. Runway as a performance piece is brilliant, by the way. The runway acting as a performance piece itself is fucking brilliant, especially when you're tying it to the whole social media aspect and making them go viral. I love it. The smoky eyes. That smoky eyes, deadly. The soundtrack. Ooh. I love it. Big up Fake Mink. Oh, look at that blaze in the trousers. Again, the side bag. Yeah, they've definitely all been given this. They've definitely all been told to walk a particular way, because this lady's got a bit of a hurried walk around her. You can kind of imagine someone like this walking through a station, always in a rush. Their time is always in demand. Their time is always money. You know, that kind of unnecessarily frantic, like hurried, anxious look. So they've all got a different type of walk behind them. I love the exaggerated, super big glasses too. Demna's really good at the glasses. You got to be honest. Demna's on point when it comes to the sunglasses. I don't think there's any other luxury fashion designer that's kind of identified that people that want to wear designer glasses usually want them to be like obscenely big, like I am, right? If you're gonna wear designer glasses, you know already designer sunglasses aren't worth the money anyway. They're made. They're usually, you know, whatever, or way overpriced. But you're buying them partly because of the name brand, and you're also partly buying them because the shape and style of them you're probably not going to get in any other sunglasses manufacturer or brand. But you also want them to be just cover your face so you can just like hide, you know. And I think these are great. He does a really good job of making these, basically these face shields. You know, these face shields that double up as glasses. I think he does a really good job of them. And you know what too, right? I'm kind of loving this cropped look too. I'm kind of loving this little crop jacket look. I think he's done it on most of his shows now with Gucci because it reminds me immediately of like early 2000s, late 90s era David Beckham. And that was when everyone was kind of doing that. Guys, especially with wearing. I think I saw another designer actually. It's this guy I follow on YouTube. I forgot his name. I think he's like I think this guy I follow on YouTube is I think he's like an influencer, but he's also got his own brand. Where did I see him somewhere here? I forgot his name. Let me see if I can find his name. But he recently made a shirt where he basically cut off the seam, and I think George Heaton also from Represent do it. It's become trending now with a lot of these like guys that do fashion and do have their brand, streetwear brand stuff. They're all doing the thing where like they cut off on your shirt where it kind of flips over the seam. They cut the sleeves and they cut along the seam to make it a little bit shorter. And obviously when you wash it and you wear it over time, it kind of folds up. So it creates a really exaggerated crop look. But it kind of reminds me of like, you know, the shirts and stuff that you saw back in the day in the fucking early 2000s and 90s. So that's a really good look. And again, tying back to him being more body conscious or being more comfortable in his own body since he's been working out. One of the signs that you're going to feel comfortable in your body as a man and you feel like you're working out and you're looking good is when you don't have a beard. And usually when you wear form-fitting clothes and also when you wear clothes that are a little bit cropped. That's when you know you feel good because you're not worried about anything showing. You're not worried about falling over and your top rising up because you want people to see while going there. So yeah, I quite like this. There's something very appealing about this look. Low rise, crop tops. You gotta fucking love it. This woman looks like Kylie Minogue a little bit, innit? This look, I don't know why. This woman gives me Kylie Minogue. This makeup, everything about it, gives me Kylie Minogue. Super exaggerated. I love that. Oh, that's Gabrietta, right? Gabrietta, the girl that's going out with what's his name, Matt Healy from 1975. Yeah, she looks incredible here too. I love the bag too. Is that burgundy, right? Burgundy crop looking bag there. Oh, this is a really good look. That's a really cool look, that, isn't it? That almost looks like it's like I don't know if it is, but I'm gonna just interpret it. It's like a fake looking version of like of your thong showing, kind of again more of a late 90s, early 2000s sort of a nod. But I don't think it is. I think it might just be the design, the style. It might just be cut in a way to make it look like a thong, but it might not be a thong. You know, I don't think it is though. But it's a really cool look, and it kind of covers the heels and the boots, whatever she's wearing here too. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna go crazy in the streets. Girls in Atlanta are gonna be all over this, mate. The Atlanta baddies, the IG baddies in general are gonna be all over this lace little two-set. This little lace two-set, they're gonna be all, it's got sparkles too. It's covering glitter too. They're gonna be all, the IG baddies are gonna be all over. There's probably gonna be a few Shein and fucking Taobao and everything else, copies, but they're gonna be all over this. Oh wow, another one as well. Great dress. Oh, that's the Russian lady, no? Look at those heels. God damn, look at those heels, man. That's talent. Look at those heels. Look at those heels. Those are high, bro. Her foot is like, I don't even feel I can get my foot in that position. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel I can even get my foot in that position. I'm so, lacking in flexibility and mobility there. Look how high the heel is. Like, god damn. Yeah, I like the slow walk as well. I love the slow walk. I love the slow walk too. I love the slow walk. I love the little slow walk too. I think everyone's been given a different walk. That side bag is gonna go crazy though. that side bag, that bag that they've got strapped over across their bodies is gonna go so crazy when that drops. Is that a leather? I don't know. Is that a wax shirt? I don't know if it's a wax shirt or not. Make it a little bit bigger and it can fit in my DJ headphones to be a perfect DJ bag. Make it a tiny bit bigger so it can fit in a pair of headphones. I don't think they could fit a pair of Sennheiser fucking HD25s or whatever you use. Make that a little bit bigger so you can fit a pair of headphones in them, or just noise cancelling headphones. Perfect side bag. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think she meant that one. But she rescued herself anyway. Well done, girl. Well done. Good rescue. Ooh, I like this. What are the red sneakers? Are those red sneakers? We got some sneakers. Finally, from Demna. The Gucci. Yeah, I think, are those sneakers or what are those? Oh, look at that motorcycle jacket too, with the panels on it. Ah, the smoky eye, man. I need to. This is proper indie sleaze. This is proper indie sleaze. Like, this is proper indie sleaze. It's kind of weirdly give me a bit of heady. So there's some heady vibes here. This is proper indie sleaze. The cropped shirts, the low rises, the exposed fucking midriffs, body forming. You know, I really like it. Oh, net spend. Reckons that hair anywhere. Oh, look at that leather look. So good. That leather look is stupid. Net spend. Look at net spend. I love that. I love that they probably noticed that he stands or walks in a particular way. I'm pretty sure this is how he walks generally, with one arm behind his back holding the other one like that. So they probably told him to do that as well when he walks down the runway. That's a pretty clever idea. And also have him wear the trousers where they're kind of like sagging. Again, the silver trousers remind me a little bit again of Demna's got Hedy's got a iconic pair of Dior Homme trousers that's silver. I think they might be one of that iconic collection that all the bands used to wear from. I forgot a band in particular used to always wear Hedy Cement Dior. But yeah, that reminds me of a Hedy era Cement Dior pair of trousers in silver that everyone was kind of, you know, infatuated with. Oof, beautiful. Look at that. With the zip as well. Look at that skirt with the zip as well. Leather. Oof, can't go wrong with that. What's that leather? It's that leather crocodile skin looking, isn't it? Jesus. Oh, the side bag also comes glittered. That crossbody bag thing also comes glittered. You gotta love that, man. So hard. The gold outfits with the Gonnenberger boots. The all white look is incredible. Oh, so good. I'd wear the hell out of that. I'd wear the hell out of that look, head to toe. The Gucci mules. Oh, look at again. IG bag's gonna be all over them boots. The makeup is sensational, man. The makeup is really good. Yeah. That's how real people in real life wear fucking Gucci. In real life. In suburbs and hoods all around the world. You'll see somebody out there, especially within some Central European, Eastern European communities, they'll be dressed like that. That's exactly how people wear that shit. Or you put especially if you want to get warm, or you do the thing you do in Southeast Asia, right? Where they kind of roll the shirt up to expose the midriff so you can kind of, you know, get some fucking air around you and stuff and make sure you're cool under the heat. But yeah, this is how people in real life wear this shit. Or especially with these fucking horrible free quarter left jort trouser things with the Gucci slides and shit. This is how they really wear them. I love this. I love this depiction because I was literally, especially in the area that I live in, I've seen a bunch of Eastern European people wearing shit, especially with that Gucci hat that has the, even with the beak as well, the one that has a little bar at the side. I forgot. It's a particular Gucci hat. A lot of fucking Eastern Europeans love to wear. It's like a If you know, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a little low one, you bent around as well. So this is a really, really cool idea to get on a runway. Oh, that bag is great. And the fluffy zippers are also really nice. Oh, look at that. That jacket is incredible. With the fur, no sunglasses, I like a lot. Killed it. I love it. I love it. Oh, look at that. That's sensational. Again, it's just leather. It's that leather. So there's a lot of that croc snakeskin material in all the collection. That's what. This might be one of my favorites. You know, this look here might be one of my favorites. With these low-rise skinny trousers that also look. I don't think they're trousers. I think they might be connected to the boots, to the heels. You know, I think because he did this before. This is kind of like one of his staples that he did before when he was at fucking Vetements and obviously at Balenciaga. These kind of pantalones that also have the shoes on them as well, so they all come in one piece and you kind of put your whole thing in them. I think they're all connected, and it's also got the buckle there, right? The horsebit buckle, the iconic horsebit buckle there. You've also got the snake pattern on the bag, and then you got this cropped bomber jacket with the fur hood that got with the fur collar that extends all the way to the bottom. It's a really clever idea. I'm pretty sure it's a flip on the fur collar, but it just extends all the way down, so it kind of goes past the literal hem of the jacket. It's a really clever idea. Very, very clever idea. And also that smoky eyeshadow is just superb. I love it. Double G's on the belt. Oh, yeah, see? That would have been Clavicular. If Clavicular wasn't so controversial, if my guy Clavicular wasn't so controversial, if my guy Braden wasn't so controversial, I think this will be him. This is definitely, I think, a nod to Lux Maxon. The chiseled jawline, the muscular figure, the vest. I think everything is more of a Lux Maxon thing. But that's a great look, though. Unironically, that's a great fucking look. A very European look. That the fucking wife beater tucked into the 3/4 left tracksuit pants with the fucking fluffy Gucci loafers. Like, you can't go wrong. My favorite coming up, actually. My favorite one coming up too. Just give me again more David Beckham nods here. Yeah, this is kind of giving me David Beckham nods here as well. Oh, I love that he's got the Gucci what you call it, the Gucci emblem, the kind of the bar, right? They got with the green on either side with the red in between on his mohawk, sprayed on his mohawk. That's a really clever idea. But yeah, I love this with the motorcycle jacket and the baggy jeans. That's great.
On my conscience, sweet and dangerous, like every secret we keep.
Superb. This looks like Karen Roitfeld. This looks like Karen Roitfeld. This looks like very, very Karen Roitfeld coded this.
In the middle of the night, when I'm drifting.
Ooh, I love this.
When the world falls.
Super baggy looking, double-breasted, not super baggy, super baggy, double-breasted suit. I'm not sure what that material is. What is that? Is that silk? That looks so lush. Might be silk, you know. Yeah. That's gorgeous.
And I love it, and I hate it, but I take it.
Yeah, you can't tell me this is not intentional. You can't tell me this is not intentional. The way even she's got, even the previous model with the dress sort of like hanging over the shoulder slightly. This particular lady has this fur coat hanging off the shoulder slightly. One glove in the other hand, you know, carrying the other glove. There's a particular, everyone's been given a directive about how to walk this particular show and how to present themselves. I think they're all doing it really fucking well. It's definitely an archetype, stereotype type of thing. It works really well. Soundtrack is so good. The soundtrack is so good.
And I love it, and I hate it, but I take it. In the middle of the night.
Yeah, you can't tell me this is not on purpose. You can't tell me this is not on purpose. This lady right here. You can't tell me this is not on purpose. This is so good. So well done. It's like a little theatre piece this is. I love this. Wow, I love this song. Ooh, love this song. I honestly feel like some people, most of us anyway, most of us don't usually watch things. We don't really check things out for ourselves. We just interpret what we see online. I think most people just saw that clip of fake mink on the runway or net spend or whatever and just made their review or their instant reaction based off that. I don't think that many people even watch the show. Because if you didn't watch the show, it's impossible you watch the show and not think it's great. This is fucking fantastic. Demna killed it, man. I think there's something to be said also for the fact that he didn't come straight out the gate with a runway show, right? I think he did like 2 pre-collections, if I'm not mistaken, haven't it? Was it 2 or 1? But anyway, he did a pre-collection before. We a lot of us fashion fans, especially, we love to criticize the fashion calendar. It's really brutal, especially for the designers. Especially they're designing like 6 collections a year. It's fucking insane for most of them. But there is also something to be said for when you take over a new house, having the ability to do a pre-collection. It just be pictures and stuff and lookbooks and not be an actual full runway show, so you can kind of iron out the kinks, kind of refine what you're trying to do, hone down on what you're trying to do, understand you know what I mean? Maybe have more time to dig deep into the archives, get some feedback on certain things, and then by the time you hit the runway and make your actual, because you know, outside of us fashion freaks, no one really knows anything about the fucking pre-collection for the most part. Everyone kind of just turned a blind eye to it. I think most people's main introduction to Demna will be this runway, you know? I don't think most people even know what happened at the fucking pre-collection. I don't think they probably care. But the main reaction they're going to get is the runway. So by the time he gets on the runway, the debut's going to be honed down and fine-tuned. So for as much as these fashion houses love to like replace, hire and fire these young designers, like giving them, like even Demna, he's a seasoned, he's an experienced guy, been, you know, had a brand for ages, been at all the fucking houses, growing, whatever else it may be, developing. Even he needed a time to kind of refine what he was doing before he presents us the final thing. So I think once the final thing came out, it's all guns blazing and it's all 10 out of 10s. But I really don't understand the people that watched this or saw this and thought it was bad. This is great. This is really fucking cool. Really well done. Again, you can immediately tell where the references are coming from, what he's trying to say. I think the show's really well produced and the soundtrack is just killer. But I love that all the models have their own distinct way of walking down the runway. It's not like a uniform way. You're trying to give people a bit of individuality, trying to return Gucci, I guess, back to the people in some respects and not have it be this highfalutin, out of reach thing that people can't attain. And kind of trying to, in a weird way, also reinvent, kind of add back the cool. As much as Alessandro Michele's stuff was great, it wasn't, we'll say maybe the modern, but it wasn't the most coolest, I would say. This is definitely way cooler. This is definitely a cooler show, cooler vibe, everything about it. I love it. Ooh, look at that. All black outfit is beautiful. A lot of black in this look as well. A lot of black. Trench coat, the heels are gorgeous. Oh, the Gucci trench with the... Come on, you tell me it's not gonna do numbers. You telling me this is not gonna do numbers. You telling me this entire look is not gonna do fucking numbers. The Gucci trench, right? The nearly shoulder to floor, the nearly head to floor length Gucci trench with the Gucci track pants, with the fucking bar on the side, and the hit. Like, come on, this is gonna do numbers when it hits the retail. People are gonna be all over this. Like this particular look especially. This particular look especially is gonna do fucking numbers. That's giving me a little bit, not gonna lie, if you know this reference, this is giving me Emmanuel Alt, right? Emmanuel Alt, former creative director of or fashion director fucking Paris Fashion Week, or sorry, Vogue Paris Fashion Week. This is giving me Emmanuel Alt. If you remember that vibe, that, and I've got there's another lady too that used to help her. I forgot her name. I think there's also a lady as well that had like a Turkish sounding name. But it was an era where everyone was kind of obsessed with the fashion stylist, and they were the sort of celebrities and shit and the influencers. This is giving me Emmanuel Alt vibe, especially with the kind of the trousers kind of like up a bit. I forgot what the term is for that, and then the kind of almost kit, not really kit and heel, but yeah, this is the look they all kind of went for, the skinny jeans with the heels and shit. Yeah, this is giving me Emmanuel Alt. If you know, you know. Big up Emmanuel Alt. Oh, the lady that destroyed ID magazine. The lady that destroyed ID magazine. Boo. Wow, love the trousers and the suit. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, come on, man. It's the performance. Look how everyone's walking. Look at the different walk. Look at this guy's walk. The performance is great. Are those tassel ones? Are those a tassel version of the slipper loafers? I quite like those too. With the handbag tied on, you know, with the handbag over the shoulder. Yeah, this is chic. This is fucking chic as fuck. This is chic as fuck. And that smoky eye again. The smoky eye is yeah, I think the eyebrows are dyed again. Why do fashion designers hate eyebrows? I think the eyebrows have been dyed too. But yeah, so good. Oh, look at the trousers. Yeah, that's a perfect casting as well to put it on the Asian model. The trousers and that top. Oof. The sparkles, the diamantes, the diamantes. Oh, the viral look, the viral walk, yeah, the viral walk. Big up Emily Bajikowski. The viral walk. Personally, again, like I said, I think she was told to walk like this. She looked like she just came out of fucking Basement, Berghain, Fold, Blitz Club, name whatever famous club around the world. She looked like she just stepped out of one of those clubs somewhere. I'd say mostly a nightclub, less so a cocktail bar or whatever else it may be. Dressed to the nines. And, you know, maybe off to the after somewhere, you know, off to the after somewhere, maybe a little bit inebriated, maybe a little bit off the old 2C, right? The old 2C Uzi. She maybe had a little bumpski wumpski, a little tabby, a little pilly, and she's now on her way home. So this is like the grown-up version of Raven, where you go out in a cute outfit, sexy look. You're not actually going to even score, to land anyone, to take anyone back home. You just want to feel hot in the club and have people look at you, and the gays admire you, the guys want to fuck you, the girls hate you because they want to be you. But then once you've had your fun and you've danced and you've shaked a bit of ass, you've maybe declined a bunch of drinks and you've had a good time, you then just leave on your own like this. This is and there's nothing, I've said it personally before, there's nothing better in my experience. There's no other feeling that's sometimes greater than the walk home after a club. It's one of the great, you know how sometimes you can say the walk of shame after leaving someone's house is one of the worst experiences, the worst walks. I think one of the best walks ever is leaving a club after. Especially when you leave before it closes. You leave like an hour before, maybe 2 hours before. You leave on your own volition. You kind of, it's sort of like, it's hard to do, most people, because it's kind of like, you know how Bert Kreischer says, or people that drink a lot, they say like being tipsy is the best, right? Being a drunk is really not that great, but being tipsy is the best. But really, we all go past the tipsy part. We all start to drink a little bit more. But if you can kind of rave and stop yourself to go too far, where you don't stay until the end, you don't stay until the afters, but you also don't go early to go home too early like a fucking boomer. You go at just the right time. You got just the right amount of buzz where you can walk home. No, where you can walk towards your house. Maybe stop at somewhere to go get something to eat and then jump in a cab. Get some fresh air in your face. Get some fucking, you know, get some movement in your legs and stuff. Get some of that club funk off of you. Rekindle or kind of relive some of the experiences in your mind, and then keep it moving on the way home. That's really the iconic moment of a club, and I can see that's what Emily Achkachi is kind of going through here. You know what I mean? Just remembering all the guys that were giving you compliments, all the girls that are showing you fake love, but they really want to be you because they can't be you. You know, all the gays gagging over your outfit and shit, and you're remembering exactly all the bouncers, the way they were looking at you like a piece of fucking meat. You know, this is the look that you do when you're on your way home. This is it. I got it instantly when I saw it. I've seen it plenty of times. I wanted to be her in plenty of times. Obviously, I wanted to be this lady in male form. Don't worry, I'm not trying to be trans out here. If I was, it'd be definitely jump scare worthy. But I wanted to be this person before, you know, leaving always. I'm the person that stays too late. I'm the person that either goes home too early or stays too late. But this is the perfect time. She's leaving at just the right time. Maybe in most cities it's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. You know, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. She's walking down the street, or maybe this is just coming out of her Uber. She just jumped out of her cab. She says, "You know what, Uber guy, you're a bit weird. You give me too many compliments. You're looking too much at that back mirror. Let me drop off here." She purposely makes her Uber driver drop her off a bit further away from her home. She doesn't want to see where she lives, and she's just walking down the street in her crib, in her hood, you know, feeling herself, feeling, oh my god, reliving all the moments. This is what I'm seeing in this particular look. Big up Emily Ratajkowski. You did nothing wrong. You did everything correct. Oh, and again, this look too with this guy having the shirt over the sleeve. To be fair, I don't know if people on social media don't go outside. Like, have people on social media not ever been outside? Have you never seen a man walking down the street with a shirt like this over his shoulder, exposing like half of his body so he can get some air in, or maybe if he feels like he worked tired so he can show off his body without having to take, because obviously there are some men that are not obnoxious. I think CrossFit was probably the time, right? I think CrossFit was probably the first moment in at least straight men history. I think the gays have always done it because they feel comfortable wherever, and obviously the body and being physically fit is way more of a status symbol, a bit more of a thing in gay culture as well, and obviously improves your dating whatever options and just in general thing in their culture. But I think in straight man world, it wasn't. Not most guys aren't comfortable just walking around the street with their shirt off, even if they've got good bodies. They're not comfortable with it. So the kind of go between, the way to kind of make sure that you can kind of take off your shirt and also get some air in, and also kind of show off your body a little bit, was to do the whole half shirt thing. I remember the hood. Everyone should kind of do this, or sometimes you do this with hoodies. Like, it's a weird thing. Sometimes you do this with hoodies. Sometimes if you wanted to wear a hoodie with your shirt, like imagine this is something that people just do in the ends all the time. If you had like a designer hoodie, let's say you went to Selfridges and you bought yourself a Gucci hoodie and you had a fucking, I don't know, a bomb, like a Givenchy t-shirt, but you wanted everyone to see that you bought those two items because they cost you a lot of money, right? The hoodie already was like north of 500. The t-shirt was already over 400, right? So you want to put both items on, but on that day happens to be the hottest day in London. But you also want everyone to see that you got the shirt. So what you do is that you put the t-shirt on and you put the hood over your head, but you want to put your arms through the sleeves. So that was what you do, and you might pull down the shirt so people can see that you've got a Gucci hoodie, but you don't want to sweat. So you got the Gucci hoodie over your head, hanging on your shoulders, but it's not on your arms. And some people did that with the shirts too. But this particular look, you're gonna see in clubs across Ibiza this summer all year round. The guys that wear designer shirts and want to maybe show a bit. So I'm surprised everyone on social media is like tripping out over this. It's like, brother, this is what people wear in real life. Like, people do this in IRL. Maybe if you don't live in like ends, you don't live in like city centers or inner cities, you don't see this, but this is like standard, like across places in the UK, across places in Europe, Eastern Europe, Central Europe, all over the place, North Africa and shit. People dress like this. Africa itself, people dress like this. Even South America, everyone's fucking obsessed with South America at the moment, especially Brazil. Have you not seen documentaries of guys in Brazil in favelas dressed like this, like with their shirt over the fucking shoulder? This is like a standard fare. Standard. I think people in Mexico actually, I think in Mexico City, when I went there last, I think the guys in Mexico City, some of them, you know, are a bit on the torta side, let's say, right on the big side. I think some of the guys in Mexico, I remember seeing, they sit on the chairs and they have just their shirt over their bellies like that. You know what I mean? Just sitting there, letting the air get in. So it's like, come on, bro. What do you expect? This is real life shit. I love this. What Demna's doing. Yeah. Oh, with the bare feet. Yeah, that's like Coke walk. Yeah. She's tweaking. That reminds me of that girl. Do you remember? That's the thing. Social media is weird though. Do you remember that girl went viral? What was that? There was a GIF that went viral earlier on of this girl, right? I wish I could find it. It's like a GIF of some girl in a club, and she's literally sweating through her makeup, right? She looks like, you know, but she's having a great time. And people in the comments like, oh, I want the clubs to return back to this. How do I get this feeling in a club? And everyone's reply is like, oh, the feeling that you get from to replicate this is obviously MDMA, you fucking idiot. She's clearly off a fucking pill. She's clearly off some fucking MDMA. And this is she's kind of giving this a little bit with this walk. She's got a little bit of the, you know, a little bit of the involuntary jitters and stuff, moving the hair around. This is somebody that's feeling himself post walk, but has gone home the right amount of time. Not gone home the right amount of time. Just when someone was like, hey, let's order something, like, you know what? I'm all right. I had a couple bumps of your thing, had a couple bumps of his thing, had a couple lines of that guy over there. I'm good now. I'm going home. I've had a couple of cocktails. I mean, she's already looking forward to a fucking Uber Eats, a delivery order, you know? She's already looking forward to it. But that's just like feeling yourself like, look, I put on a cute outfit, I got compliments and shit. Boom, let's go. And that's me after a club. If Emily got to do a thing, this is me after the club. This is definitely me after the club. Somehow, this is me after the club. Somehow, I'm that guy that ends up losing his shoes. Somehow, I'm that guy that ends up losing his shoes and I'm walking home like this. Or I'm the guy that goes to the club wearing a pair of shoes that I shouldn't be in the club with. Big up New York. Big up New York. I go to shoes either wearing some New York boots I have no business wearing in a club, or I go home, or I go to a club wearing some fucking loafers that I have no business wearing, or I go to a club thirdly with shoes that are too small for my feet, but I'm in denial that my feet are now a UK 11 and not a UK 10 or UK 9 anymore, and I have to walk home barefooted. I've done this plenty of times. But because I live in the ends, no one. That's a good thing about living in an area where it's not cool. One of the bad things about it is that it's rough and there's a lot of like street crime. And as you can, throughout the period of this stream and this pod, I'm sure some of you have heard a bunch of sirens go off, right? Because I've got my window open because I need some fresh air in here and I get sweaty. I'm a big black man. But there's a lot of police here, a lot of sirens always going off, a lot of crime, burglaries, whatever, everything else in between. You know, there's loads of shit going on. But the best thing about living in an area like this is that on the way home, you don't see anyone cool. You don't see anyone cool. It's just me. You don't see anyone cool. It's just me. You don't see anyone cool. So you can go home and you can be barefooted. The amount of times I walked home with my socks on the way home from the club because my feet were bleeding from wearing some uncomfortable Rick Owens boots or uncomfortable New York boots or uncomfortable loafers, and no one see me. And I've still been off the residue of a bean. It's been incredible. The amount of times I've done this and nobody has known because I live in ends and I've still been tweaking a little bit. No one's fucking seen. Because I'm in ends. I've done this plenty of time. So maybe the Emily Ratajkowski thing is a bit too chic for me, a little bit too hot and cute and whatever. But this is definitely me. It's even the pace of it. This is me. I can see myself through that guy. This is me. Even the pace of that he's walking. It's kind of like, you know that walk that you make when you're like, you're still tweaking off the club and you're trying to make sure that you're hoping you look normal. You know what I'm talking about? Where you're tweaking, but you are trying to look normal. So then you end up looking like you're tweaking even more. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? You're walking, you're like trying to keep it together, but you look even worse because everyone's like, why is he walking so slow? Why do you have no shoes on, one sock on? You're holding the shoes in your hand. Like, that's me. That's me. That's me. Look at this. Yeah, I've been there. My feet aren't that clean though. My feet definitely aren't that clean on the way back from home. My feet aren't that clean. They don't look that small. They're not that thin, right? And there's definitely more hair on them, but yeah, that's me. This is so on point, man. They got this Gabrietta girl to come through with the dress, with the skirt a little bit short. She's pulling it down. She's come on, man. This is so good, man. It's a performance piece. Demna is a performance artist at heart. He is a director. He is directing this play. This is brilliant. Brilliant reintroduction of the Gucci client. irony that the trans person has the best walk of everyone is fucking hilarious, isn't it? The irony, right? The irony that the trans girl has the best walk of all the girls in the show is not lost on me. I'm not gonna lie. Big up Alice Constani. The irony is incredible, but stunning. Absolutely man. They can't put no niggas in that, innit, eh? They can't put no niggas in this, innit? You can't put no niggas in this, bro. Hey, you cannot put no niggas in this. Imagine the dick print, bro. You cannot put no niggas in this, bro. Imagine the dick print. Oh my god. Imagine the dick print. Just imagine. To some communities, they'll be okay with it, but could you imagine the dick print with some guys, bro? That shit would be just front and center. Just all the way down here. You know what I mean? Just all the way down here somewhere, mid thigh. Just resting. Waiting for his next victim. Ready for his next victim. Hungry and asleep. Waiting for his next victim. If that was a black guy, hungry and asleep, waiting for his next victim, half down the thigh, just about here, just about there, just waiting for someone to come along and be like, wakey. Just waiting for someone to come along and be like, wakey, time to play. I love that, bro. I love that. Hey, get me wearing one of these and get me on a platform somewhere. Get me one of these. Get me in a club somewhere where there's a high platform, and get me just like, you know what I mean, just get me dancing. Get me dancing on a high platform, so people have to look up. I mean, get me dancing on a high platform. People have to look up, and I'll put this on for the culture. I'll put this on for the culture. I'll put this on. Is it me or is it recognized that Demna's not doing a lot of like iPhone stuff? I feel like with Balenciaga and Vetements, there was a lot of stuff that was like tied to like accessories, like phone cases, little necklaces, things like those things that you could like incorporate your phone in. I wonder if that's on purpose. He's not really integrated a lot of like phone techie sort of stuff in these shows. I wonder if that's on purpose. You don't really see a lot of like, or maybe they're selling them in store, but they're not putting them on the runway. I don't know, but I've not really seen a lot of phone cases and shit like that. Best things as well about Demna, like especially even I don't think he got enough credit back then, obviously when that better mom, but I love the contrast how he was able to design, you know, go over the top and really over design a t-shirt or a pair or a hoodie, but then on the other end he could also design a very chic and elegant dress, an evening dress, you know, for a woman and shit. I love that contrast, able to give you like the grunge, like the streetwear, baggy jeans, the vintage t-shirts, but also design the fuck out of a really nice dress that for the most part caters to, I think even dresses are very flattering to most women's shapes. The ones that are frilly at the bottom, the ones like this are a bit more form hugging and have the high slit on the side. He's able to appeal to, you know, a wide range of demographics. I really love that. Elon Musk is a strange daughter. I'm pretty sure, right? Oh yeah, man's mewing. Looks, see, if Kaviki wasn't so cancelled, he'd be here. Man's mewing out here, mewing. Who's that? She wants to laugh so badly, innit? She wants to laugh so bad. Look at her face. She wants to laugh so badly. You can tell she wants to laugh so badly. I love it. Wow. This is another runway debut, I think, isn't it? This might be another runway debut. This might be another runway debut. I love it. Wow, 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 wow. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, Queen Mother, Kate Moss, Queen Mother, Kate Moss. That's the real coke walk. That's the real coke walk. Look at the face. Cheeks are still high as fuck. Cheeks are still high as fuck. Clutch has definitely got a little inside there. Clutch has definitely got a little. You know what I mean? That is Queen Mother. You know, people always overuse the term about Kate Moss as well. Like over the years, like even though she's gone, depending no matter what she's got, it's interesting that I remember at a time when she came out, or no, remember the time, but when she first blew up on the scene, I don't like. It's incredible that her face is still like so ubiquitous. You know, it's still kind of held the test of time. I know she's probably got some work done. Who knows? Who gives a shot? But I'm just thinking in general because she never really had the most. I guess the most striking, you know how people want like models to look like just very striking and almost kind of alien looking. She almost kind of had a bit of a girl next door kind of look about her. So it kind of speaks to her beauty, let's say, that she's been able to still maintain some similar relevance throughout the years, despite having that kind of not the most like crazy angular face and shit. Just a very good looking lady overall, but people love it. You know what I mean? Love it. Big up Kate Moss, man. Big up fucking Kate Moss. Oh, is that a thong? Oh, I think that's a iconic. Is that the iconic double G thong on the back there? I think that might be it. The back is exposed. I think we might have a little double G Tom Ford thong situation. I think on Tom Ford, I think he had the guys wearing it right on the advert. I think that might be the little iconic double G Gucci thong. It's I don't know how uncomfortable that is. Just like literally like a slit, and I'm pretty sure the clasp of the back has the double G's. I'm pretty sure that might be it. Yeah, that is. That's it. That's the one. That's the iconic thong. The iconic thong. I think Tom Ford debuted his with guys wearing it in the campaign. I'm pretty sure, and this one's been debuted by Kate Moss on Runway. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, that is so cool. That's an iconic piece. That iconic piece. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Charlie in it. Charlie XX loves a little thong exposed, a fucking tramp stamp exposed. We might see my girl Addison Rae wearing it. A few people, maybe Slater. Big up Slater. She's got an album dropping soon. She might be wearing it. Maybe some of these Spanish-speaking girls as well. They might be jumping on it too. Some of those reggaeton girls, they might be looking at it. But yeah, this is a great fucking look. We'll probably definitely see this on a red carpet. I think we'll probably see this whole look debuted by some actress on a red carpet, and it's going to be on the Daily Mail. Like, oh my god, back exposed and the bum. Seen Demna come out at the end of the runway. This might be the first time I've ever seen him at the end of the runway. The first time ever. He's usually very behind the scenes type of thing. I wonder. Maybe it's contractually obligated because Gucci got him from Balenciaga. Big job. Hey, when you do this job, I want you to be here. Put your face on this. I want everyone to know that you're doing the collection. Or maybe is he just more comfortable in his own skin, less social anxiety, and he wants to step out and let everyone know that what he's doing. I wonder, but I think this might be the one time I've ever seen him at the end of the runway. This is incredible. Standing up. Is that standing ovation? No, not standing ovation. Just waves. Yeah, he runs like he don't. He runs like he don't play sports though, innit? Big up Demna, but he runs like he don't play sports. That's a run of somebody that's probably never had to run for a bus or a train in a long time, and somebody that definitely didn't play sports in school. Big up Demna though, my guy. Yeah, perfect show. I enjoyed that very, very much. I really don't have any idea why some of you motherfuckers on fucking social media were fucking spinning your wheels so much at this particular show. I think this was fucking perfect. I think it did exactly what it was meant to do in terms of all the looks that were debuted. I think this is a great Runway debut. It's probably the first Gucci debut anyway for him anyway, because most people, like I said, don't really watch pre-shows. So their first introduction to Demna at fucking Gucci would be this. And I think, number one, I thought the set design was incredible production-wise. I love the Roman sculptures at the top there. I don't know what they represented. Maybe there's a theme behind that. But I thought those were really cool moments there. At first, when I saw these, you know what I thought they were? I thought they were the cameramen who were dressed in kind of white to kind of make them blend in. I didn't know that was the statues. I thought they were just cameramen. I'm not going to lie. But I love the plinths, the sculptures there at the top. That looks really cool. Obviously you got this kind of raised step design with all the people sitting down, and there's, I think, cushions on each chair on the thing, so you can sit down comfortably as well, but it gives it a nice sort of look. The runway is really wide. I love how the models don't walk back up at the same runway. They just walk off to the left and go behind the stage and kind of come out again, so there's no like repeat. The soundtrack is incredible. I think that's mostly because of his boyfriend, who's also an artist and a DJ. Like, I don't think I've heard a single soundtrack of Demna when his design has been bad, but he particularly knows what he's doing in terms of the flow of the show. You have a really great opening track, it kind of picks up and gets to a peak, and then you have a really good closer. Like, it's a really good set, like really good. I think the only thing that comes close to this set I heard recently in this Fashion Week calendar has been Benji B. I'm not really usually a Benji B fan, but Benji B soundtracked the latest Burberry show for fucking, what's his name? Daniel Lee, and I think that was incredible. That really helped to elevate the show a little bit and give it a little bit of pizzazz. Like I said, I love the form-fitting t-shirts, the slippers, the loafer things. I'm not too sure on. I'm not gonna lie. The loafers, I'm not too sure on. I'm not too sure if I'm all the way sold on these like slipper, elongated loafer things that he's doing. I kind of want to see him take the traditional penny horsebit loafer and just kind of elevate that a little bit. But I guess he's doing it more of a comfortability thing, because to be honest, I've never owned Gucci loafers, but I've also had a similar type, which is the GH Bass, right? The GH Bass loafer that comes with the buckle, or no, that comes with the tassel, which is what I've got, and this other one just comes without the tassel. But basically, all penny loafers are kind of the same sort of similar shape, and they're not comfortable. They're not comfortable, especially if you've got wide feet. My little pinky toe always rubs up around the side and hurts, and you kind of get bunions and shit. The soles of your feet hurt when you're walking. So I don't really know. I know there's people out there that wear loafers like they're slippers. Big up you. Especially the guys that like to wear like the kind of like preppy Ivy, take Ivy type of style of wear. I don't know how you guys do it. I know the guys that wear literally penny loafers with no socks. They wear penny loafers, no socks, and I don't know how you guys do it. I wish I could do that, but they're not the most comfortable shoes to wear daily. So I understand his idea of taking these loafers and kind of making them comfortable and be like, hey, these shoes are not comfortable. I'm going to make them comfortable by making them be a little bit wider, a little bit longer, have a bit more of a softer construction and not be so constricted, to take away that leather midsole, whatever, hard sole at the bottom, and give them a really soft kind of like sandal-y looking rubber outsole type of thing. I get it, but I'm not sure if I'm sold on the look. They're just they look too much like African uncle shoes. They're too pointy. They're too like long in the front. I don't like that extra material. I don't know. Something I'm not too sold about. The shoes in particular, I'm not too sure. Everything else I like about Demna's Gucci is good, but the footwear so far hasn't really impressed me. I think the heels have been stupendous for the ladies. I think I think he's definitely gone back to that kind of Tom Ford era of like really high stilettos. I think those work really well for the women. But I think footwear for guys so far, I've not been impressed by what I've seen with Demna at Gucci. I'm not gonna lie. But I think he's purposely also trying not to create a sneaker. He's purposely trying not to create, because he could easily just create another moment with a sneaker, but I think he's trying not to give you a sneaker and trying to push you in the direction of like, hey, here's a loafer. He's trying to force the loafer. But I don't really like that so far from what I've seen. But the jackets and like look at the cut on that jacket. Look at the cut on that fucking motorcycle jacket, that crocodile one. Fucking stupendous. Like you can't go wrong with this shit. Oh, the zips, yeah, the zips on the side there. Some of the white outfits as well was fucking stupendous. The muscle shirt with the jeans, the blue jeans, you can't go wrong with. This is typical. This is almost like an American look, kind of an American Soviet type of look, right? With the big gaudy silver watch, the glasses, the the compression shirt, the jeans, the black belt. Like you can't go wrong with that. You really, really can't go wrong. I love this grey dress as well. Like I said earlier, I think Kavik wasn't so controversial to be looking good in that outfit. Fake Mink I thought did well as well on the show too. I love that he stopped in between, checked his phone again, giving me dealer, giving me, I don't know, guy at the afters that is always there but that doesn't really say too much. I think that really looks in good as well. I love the fact that he kind of sagged these jeans as well. Bit of individual style. I think that added to it. And the crossbody, the side bag, worn crossbody in that particular way is quintessential. Something that you see someone, you know, a young kid in the ends wearing, especially even nowadays. You see kids nowadays with Louis V, Gucci bags wearing a tech suit. You know what I mean? So the fact that this wasn't interpreted or incorporated more and more runways is stupid. But I thought that was great. The smoky eye look, the hair and makeup is really great. The makeup, especially the smoky eye thing, I'm in love with it. I think this may be an indie sleaze type of a thing. I'm not too sure if it is. Again, really fucking good. Like all of it is fucking great. This particular look here with the jeans, like stupendous. All of it was fucking fantastic. This was giving me Kylie Minogue a little bit. But yeah, the whole show was fucking great. The whole show was fucking great. But that I don't know what that there's a couple sneaker looks, right? This one and the other one. But whatever that first track was, Netspend as well looked awesome with the silver jeans or the silver pants, sorry, in that kind of snakeskin look. The gold looks were also stupendous. This look in the white with the silver was lovely. Look at that with the sparkles. There's even this crossbody bag or the side bag with sparkles. Like I said, make this slightly bigger. Make this bag slightly bigger and I'm all over it. I'm all over it. I'm all over it. Slightly bigger so you can fit a pair of headphones in it. I'm all over it. But still, really, really good. And yes, look, great stuff. Like this in particular was like Eastern European as fuck. This look here in particular was Eastern European to the core, man. To the core. The shirt over the shoulder, the side bag, crossbody, the fucking Sports Direct fucking quarter length trousers with the sandals and the fucking hat worn down to the low over your eyebrows, almost like your, you know what I mean, in case you're worried you might get caught stealing. This is the kind of outfit you see someone wearing and they're fucking stealing something from Tesco's. This is the kind of look you see somebody wearing and they're stealing something from Lidl, you know? They're stealing something from Greg's. They wear this, they have a designer and these fucking fur Gucci loafers on, but they're stealing fucking, I don't know, they're stealing a sausage roll from Greg's, you know? This is how it look. Real end shit. So yeah, I thought this look was great. Loads of great looks, great bags as well. Let me check out the full runway actually before we go on. Let me see what you're saying in the comments. Pick up the chat. What are you guys saying here? Big up Richie. Why am I the only one that thought Kate Moss clothing wasn't the most flat? What Kate Moss clothing wasn't the most flattering? It's because what she looks like. Kate Moss is big up on 10 toes. You don't think that the flattering Kate Moss is flattering because Kate Moss isn't flattering to look at the moment. It's just what it is. But that's part of why she's iconic. I don't know. Let's see Kate Moss tweaking. This is what fashion show is she at recently? Yeah, let's look. Kate Moss is not okay. I'll show you. This is someone who's
different. Again. And it also seems like it runs in her family. Her sister, Lottie Moss, also has been struggling with addiction. She has opened up about this on TikTok, but it seems like when it comes to Kate Moss, she's denying that she may have had another issue with.
Does she deny or she just never answer? I don't think I've ever heard Kate Moss deny she has an addiction issue. She just doesn't answer the question.
Substances again. Like this recent article accuses Kate of going back to her old 90s partying ways. Here's a picture
icon
of Kate Moss with her daughter. It looks like she's
doing lines with your daughter is fucking wild. I'm not gonna lie. Doing lines with your daughter is fucking insane. But live by the sword, die by the sword.
Enjoying some outside time. Now I saw this messy post from The Sun. They captioned a Kate seen drinking beers, vaping, and rubbing her nose after a toilet break at Hyde Park. Onlookers say that Kate appears to be back on the party circuit. Quote, Kate was having it large at Hyde Park and was knocking backs of cans of Peroni. I guess like flicking them around. What does that mean to be knocking cans around? They say that she was hanging out in Van Moore.
Yo, this guy's not outside, innit? What? You don't know what knocking cans around means? It means just knocking them back, bro. Just drinking them. knocking. I think the idea about must be just holding him in their hands. You don't know the term. Bless him anyway. That's really good. It's actually a good thing. It's actually a good thing he doesn't know the term what knocking cans around means. It's such a good thing.
Orson's private backstage area before watching him from the side of the stage.
Hold on.
She
Let me show you.
back breaks my heart if you could
Wait,
be
this is the one.
like
Look.
visibly not
So big up On Ten Toes, right? On Ten Toes said, "Am I the only one that thought Kate Moss's closing dress wasn't that most flattering? Because she doesn't look too flattering nowadays. Look at her recently in the recent fashion week
fashion
on the front row.
shows, and you could see that there's something off. Like in this clip right here, she's visibly nodding off and uncomfortable. She's touching her hair. Her body language shows that she's like kind of maybe possibly like tweaking here. I don't know what this
Maybe, possibly, bro. She's tweaking 100%.
could be. What kind of drug? This comment reads, Kate is back in her party mood. Another person writes, snowing, and another comment reads that it's snowing, which, if you don't know what that means, it's kind of suggesting that she could be on the white powder. It just breaks my heart because she's like so iconic. So to see her kind of like struggling here and having all the cameras on her, the pictures being taken, she's like turning around. She clearly doesn't want them to be taking these.
Anyway, that's basically what I'm trying to say. She's not, you know what I mean? Like she's been living her life, doing her thing. Big up. We don't know. We didn't. Wow, I didn't know Alex was trans. What the fuck? Yeah. Big up Richie. Yeah, Alex is trans. But Alex is a legend, though. I think there's actually a video of Alex standing recently. There's two. There's this one with
Are looks important to you when dating someone?
Yes.
Yes.
No shade.
I'm not even gonna say
I mean,
yeah,
like,
lie to you.
obviously, it's not just the look. I can't find somebody attractive unless they're like a good person. But like, if you're not attractive to me physically,
But what I'm attracted to, I like a guy that's like a little ugly.
yeah,
Would you ever date a model?
no.
I would never in my life date a model.
Also,
still got a chance.
hot men. I'm just gonna say it, or hot people in general.
Are not cute.
It's just not the vibe. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say I'm a hot bitch, but you know what?
She's a hot fucking bitch.
Thank you. But I think, honestly, you gotta protect your peace, and male models specifically, there's an energy where it's almost like, because they're attractive and they're men, there's like an arrogance that I don't like.
Yeah.
And that's kind of all hot men, in my opinion.
They're divas.
Ooh, hot take.
Bleach brows, here to stay or gone tomorrow.
Of course they're here to fucking stay.
Brow
Yes.
is fab.
Bleach brow, no brow. I was shooting with someone recently and they were like, just shave them off. I was like, period.
Have you ever done that before?
No, I wouldn't. No
Would you
shade.
ever do that for a show?
Maybe. I love art, but like, yeah, but I feel like you do it long enough. Like for me, I've had my brows bleached for like 3 years. People think it's natural.
It's not natural.
Girl, no. I like bleach look, my hair is like a little bit, it's like a mousy blonde, so my eyebrows are kind of the same.
Would you ever like dye your eyebrows different color?
I want to. I've been thinking about it, but my agent over here, you know, you gotta play the game.
Yeah, big up her, legend. Let's go back. What is it saying here? All hell Moss, big up Richie. On to Todd Gucci's review. This is giving Dave Beckham Clav would look good in this. Yeah, that's basically my review. Exactly. Big up onto the toes. Yeah, guys are wearing it. Demna's master stroke, mute. Big up Fashion Roadman. We got Fashion Roadman. Wild one. It's the second time. Very rare. Okay, cool. I'm sure it's part of the contractually obligated. The more talking points, the better. So much is riding on the success of his Gucci. Yeah, for sure. Caring, basically the whole of Caring is riding on the success of his Gucci. Innit? Big up Fashion Roadman, appreciate you, bruh. Big up on Don Dota, Runway and Stage were cool, very James Terrell. Dave Flavlin coded. I don't know who's Dave Flavlin. Who's that? Who's Dave Flavlin? Educate me. Educate. Who's was that? Dave Flavlin or Dan? Oh yeah, for sure. I see where you're coming there. I see that. Big up Don Dota with the fucking inspo. My thing was like, is it Cyprian? How you say it? Cyprian Galliard? How you pronounce his name? That's the one, yeah. I kind of thought a little bit with the steps, a bit like this. This is like kind of. Do you remember this guy, Cyprian Galliard? He used to kind of be a little bit of a Supreme collaborator model back in the days. French contemporary artist. He did like this really cool piece where he had these boxes of beer stacked up in like a pyramid shape, and they were stacked up literally all the way up to the ceiling, and you could sit on them. And obviously all the boxes of beer had like beer in it you could drink, so you could literally drink them and I would just sit on them, and it kind of all disintegrated over time. So that's how it looked like in the opening show, and then over time, as people were viewing the collection and going to see the artwork, by the end of the show, you got this. So some places you could actually sit, some places all the beer were taken. Kind of cool, innit? Kind of fucking cool. Big up Cyprian Galliard, wherever he may be. Big up Richie says 7.5 out of 10 due to original clothing and too much blank Too much blank space. Good points. Music, scenery, models, and artistry of a bulky the fuck era. 7 out of 10.5. Okay, I'd give it an 8. I think I'll give it an 8. I think I'd give it an 8. I'd give it a fucking 8 personally. Maybe it's way to give it a 9. I'd probably want more outerwear personally. I think for a full show there weren't a lot of jackets. I'd give it an 8. I think it's missing 2 points because the footwear I'm still not all the way sold on with men, and I feel like there's not enough jackets. Maybe he's doing it on purpose. He's not really giving us a lot. He's not giving us a lot of Parkers. You know, when he was at Balenciaga, he gave us a lot of great Parkers, a lot of great bomber jackets. There's not a lot of great jackets. Maybe I feel like most of the women had good jackets, but the men didn't really have any good jackets on this particular runway collection. I don't know. Big up Richie, Don Dotta, big up Coiler, the code switching like Trentino, cheer one of the Ebonics, Mr. Andrew Schultz. The fuck is Tom Paul? Okay, cool. Kate Moss is a legend. She was hanging with Amy Winehouse and Pete Doherty. Yeah, exactly. Pete Doherty. Exactly. Let me just check the pictures actually on Vogue and check some reviews. Let's see if I was feeling the same way with the pictures, with the still images. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. To be fair, this looks, you know what this looks like actually? You know what's really funny about this runway look collection? Am I bugging or does it look very nostalgic? Did they take this with a camera that was like did they grade this in a particular way? Is it been taken with a particular camera or a particular type of thing? Maybe it's the clothes. It this looks like, if you told me this show was from like the early 2000s, I would also believe you. The Vogue runway images just look very, you know, they look kind of vintage in a way. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Really well done though. Really well done. Look how that model's walking kind of off center, isn't it? So he's not used to this, isn't it? He's walking kind of off center. He kind of fucks up the symmetry of the pictures. I love it. Fake Mink there. To be fair, to be fair to Fake Mink, I think personally, the picture doesn't do him justice. I'm not gonna lie. I think Fake Mink got done dirty by the actual picture. I think he looks better on the runway. You know, I think the picture doesn't make it look justice. Maybe it doesn't look that great here with this model shoot. But again, I'm used like my eyes are used to seeing this combination of pieces put together like this. Like there's guys who buy like Dior jeans and old fucking undercover John Takahashi jeans from Undercover back in the day, and they buy them and they sag them. You know, there's guys out here that are buying like vintage jeans and jeans they're probably not meant to sag, they're sagging them. So I'm not too shocked about this, but people don't really like this sort of stuff, sagging. But I think that's great. I'm not just sold on the shoes, you know. The shoes I'm not sold on. I don't like this like long-toed loafer. He did a few of these at Balenciaga as well, but I don't really like them. I don't know. There's something weird about these shoes. I'm not sure if I want my shoes to look like that. Personally, look a little bit too African uncle-ish. Let's continue. Yeah, loads of great shit. This is one of my favorites too. Actually, I really like this look too. This is one of my favorites too. This is a great look. The smoky eye as well. The side, even holding the bag like this too. If you know, you know. Even holding the side bag crossbody, or wearing the side bag crossbody like this and having your hand like that, is like something that people do a lot in the ends as well. This is all of it. It's stuff that you see people doing in the streets. The shoes look a lot better here, to be fair. Maybe look better on the baggy jeans or him. I don't know, but yeah, it looks really good. I like that particular look on look number 14. This look on look number 16 was also great. The Kate Moss look. That's the kind of like the inbuilt thong type of thing going on. It's a really clever design as well. By the way, I can't wait for some Instagram girl. I can't wait for some Shopify entrepreneur to come out and say, Demna copied me and stole my design. Everyone's doing that nowadays. I can't wait. Some girl's gonna come out and say this. Some girls made this particular set or made this tights for her activewear brand or something, and she's gonna come out and say, Demna stole my design. Gucci stole my design. I'm sure they're gonna come out and say. I'm sure they are. I'm sure. I can't wait. Yeah, this look is gonna go crazy. In the Atlanta streets, in the streets of Miami, in the streets of Atlanta, in the streets of New York, all the baddies are gonna wear this. All the girls in Dubai are gonna have this. This is gonna go double platinum in the streets of in I don't know, the IG baddie crowd. They're gonna be all over this particular lace 2 set. They're gonna be all over this for sure. Especially if I think it's got little sparkles on it too, right? It's got little sparkly things on it as well. So yeah, they're gonna be all over that for sure. That too. Another one too. You see me. You've never seen something like that in the afters. You guys tell me you've never seen someone that looks like this in the afters. Like, come on, man. Holding his trousers like that too, holding them up. Have you not seen anyone that is in the afters like this? Come on. Come on. Yep. Okay, here's the red sneakers, right? We didn't really get a better look at them, did we? Okay, those are the sneakers. Huh. So there were some sneakers. This is like the debut, I guess. They remind me of a particular. I don't know what the Jordan is. It reminds me of a particular Jordan. Is it a Kobe? They remind me of some particular. Is it a Kobe or a Jordan? They remind me of some Jordan. It's like the higher number. The numbers I don't really fuck with. It's maybe above 17. Maybe it's an over 17 number. Like, yeah, I think it's an over 17 number. There's a Jordan looks similar to this, or there's a Kobe shoe looks similar to this as well. But yeah, interesting design structure here. You've got two sides of it are like this croc skin leather sort of thing, and in the middle you've got this like webbing. This like, I guess is that lace? Is that Velcro? Is that, I don't know what that is, but there's a nice parting here towards the middle, and then there's that leather tread at the bottom. Yeah, I think it's a rubber tread on the outside. Okay, classic model. I guess you got no like obvious midsole, all kind of like a one-piece crocodile print sort of thing going on here, and then you've got this like pull tab. I guess it's more of a pull tab. It's less of a structural integrity of the shoe. It's more like a pull tab, so you can kind of fix it on. But it also runs down the middle of the shoe. Huh, interesting. Not for me particularly. Not for me at all. But yeah, I think people will like them. What else we got here? Yeah, another one of my favorite looks, by the way. I don't know if she was told not to blink. I don't know if this particular model was told not to blink when she was relaxed. I don't know if this particular model was told not to blink, but she needs to relax. But everything else is looking great. Leather trousers. And I think he's removed the horse bit, by the way. I don't think the horse bit worked. Looks like they removed it. Leather trousers have no more horse bit now. So no more horse bit little things on the pockets. I'm not sure if that design didn't work or if they're moving on from it, but no more horse bit on the pockets there. Great skirt. You got the trousers with the snakeskin pattern. Oh, the trousers they look so good close up. Oh, actually, those boots look alright in black, innit? I don't like him in the red, but in black they look good. Also, I think the red too is a part of making me a nod to the hood, a nod to the inner cities, because there's something about, I don't know, I remember people saying, oh, black people like all red shoes. I don't think so. I think it's across the board. Minorities. I don't know why we love all red shoes. All white outfits. I think they especially in like, you know, working class areas, all white outfits go double platinum. All red shoes go double platinum. There's something about minorities wearing all red shoes. So I don't like them in the red, but I like them in the black. I think the black looks way better. I think the blacks look way better. The black sneakers look actually much better. Yeah, those trousers are gonna go crazy. Those are so good. Those trousers. And it also comes with a shirt, kind of, with a more of like a pink cheetah print style there. No smoky eye on Netspend. I don't wonder why. Netspend did to get the smoky eye. Maybe because of his hair already looking the way it does. But still, fucking great. I ain't mad at that. Also comes in gold, and the shoes as well come in the Gucci monogram too print, which looks slightly better. Oh, look at the jeans. They're like coated in gold, isn't it? They're like painted over gold. Interesting. We get another angle on the boots here. The first sneaker, I guess. The first Demna Gucci sneaker. This is more of a distressed look around it. Yeah, I guess it's like kind of a sneaker, also a Chelsea boot a little bit, looking wise. I don't mind that. And and it also comes in white. Okay, I ain't mad at that either. Yeah, this is a great look. So some models got that smoky eye, some models didn't, I guess. But yeah, the smoky eye goes crazy. You're definitely gonna see JT in this, isn't it? I don't know why, but this particular look gives JT from City Girls is gonna wear the fuck out of this. Yeah, this obviously the classic look with the horse bit and the quarter lengths as well. You can't go wrong with that. So yeah, loads of good shit. This is one of my favorite looks actually. Look number 34 might be one of my favorite looks. Look number 34 might be one of my favorite looks, head to toe. This looks go crazy. With the trousers covering the face. I guess you call somewhat boot cut. Somewhat boot cut pants there. Low rise with the double G on the belt buckle, the bomber jacket, the bag. Like, yeah, this look might be my favorite. One of my favorites on there. Look number 34. Absolutely killed it there. Scan through some more stuff here. Double breasted. Oh, there's a leather suit. Yeah, what's that leather suit saying? Yep, great. Amazing shit. Amazing shit. I wasn't too keen on these two pieces though, with the fur gilet body gilet things or the fur kind of cuff things. I wasn't too sold on these. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't too sold on this particular look. The glasses are great, but I wasn't too particular sold on this particular thing here. I feel like ever since was it the Prada show? Was it Prada? Raf Simons and fucking thing. I think that might be it. I think ever since that show, we've seen different design. Seen so many designers do their interpretation of this, isn't it? Seen so many do their interpretation. I feel like ever since that show, I think every designer one season done this interpretation. But I wasn't too sold on that personally. Wasn't too. Oh, it's got a leather bottom. Okay, cool. It's got like a leather bottom. So it's got this kind of body con thing's got a leather bottom as well. Interesting. It's like a body gilet type of tubular thing that goes over your shoulders, right? Wasn't too sold on that personally. The suit. This was again one of my favorites. 58 was another one of my favorites. This green, a wash green olive kind of Gucci trench coat that goes all the way down, and the pants as well, matching with the top probably. But the Gucci sweat, the Gucci pants, these are gonna go crazy for sure. I doubt he's not gonna wear them, is he? Because he's a Celine guy. And I was thinking. ASAP Rocky will probably love these, but I don't think ASAP could wear Gucci now, innit? Because he's Celine guy, innit? Probably. But yeah, these are great. These are so well done. So well done. And yeah, for me, 8 out of 10. For me, I give Demna an 8 out of 10 for sure. It would have been higher if I got more jackets and got more sneakers, or at least better footwear for the men. And I thought the Kate Moss clothing was superb. Kate Moss clothing was superb, as was the Elon Musk daughter. I forgot her name, but the Kate Moss clothing was superb, especially with that. Look at that, perfect, bro. You can't go wrong. That fucking double G thong, you cannot go wrong. The gays and the girls are gonna go fucking crazy for this when this drops. They're gonna go crazy. It's gonna be everywhere. You're gonna see this everywhere for sure. It may be already everywhere, but you're gonna see it everywhere. I love this. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10.